What is up, everybody? I'm Chronik Spartan, and welcome to the Geeky N8 Show. Let's get geeky.
Let's talk about day 3. In our shenanigans of failing to think about our meetings that we had set up, we had set up one with Drachnik and friends of Sokobond. And basically got confused and missed that because of everything else, and rearranged that for day 3 of WASD. So we had a brief chat with them about Sokobond Express. No, not. My brain is just going. Yeah, Sokobond Express. That's right. It's a chemistry puzzler game where you're moving. You'll start with like one atom. So say like a carbon, and you need to move it around to bond it correctly to the other atoms in the right order before you get to the end to achieve the objective. So it might be something like make a which would be a good one. Make water. Yeah, make water. So and you start with an oxygen. So you need to move to grab one hydrogen and move to grab the other hydrogen, which is fine, and that gets a nice covalent bond going. But there was other different combinations, like where you need to consider the fact that carbon has 4 bonds to build the structure right. That was a lot of fun. We went over then and played some Alien Hominid from the team behind Castle Crashers. Oh my god, this game was awesome. I am looking forward to its release. You're basically just in these large arena levels, 2D. It's a shooter. You're just running around as a crazy little alien, trying to invade the Earth while taking out like CIA, Men in Black agents, and trying to survive long enough to destroy each little area as you progress through the city, taking it over. It's a 4-player local and multiplayer game. So when that comes out, we will be hopefully getting 3 other folks with us to play that. We then went over to Plyon again to finish off their collection of games. So we went and played System Shock. If I'm right, System Shock is a remake. It was fun, but I died so much that I just kind of got annoyed with it, and I didn't quite rage quit, but I definitely gave up. I was not interested in continually dying in that game. But then we went and played Dead Island 2. And, well, we've streamed Dead Island 2 now. Playon was very lovely and gave us a code for it. We are going to stream some more of Dead Island 2 very soon. Haven't got the dates down yet exactly. But yeah, no, it's absolute zombie madness fun. Really loved it. We then popped over into another area where we hadn't really gone to check out any of the games, and this was a big mistake on our behalf. So we went and checked out Girl Genius, which is another one that we've been interacting with on Twitter. So we want to go and check them out, make sure that we got to play. It's an adventure game in the styling of like Banjo-Kazooie in that, but you can't jump. Your character doesn't have a jump ability. So it's got all the other action elements, the combat and all of that. But then you can summon a little clockwork character who can get into smaller spaces and do stuff that you can't do. And you have to basically combine that to solve the puzzles to progress to the next part. Very much enjoyed that. Got all the way to the first boss, had a good fun time. Want to see more of that. Anyway, we're getting into too much detail with these games because those are supposed to be for the shorts. We went back to Devolver Digital. We played Gunbrella and Angerfoot this time. Gunbrella is a side-scrolling shooter where you have a gunbrella, an umbrella that is also a gun. Got lots of cool movement features because of that. Really am going to enjoy playing that game and completing it. Angerfoot is these short little runs where you're fighting a bunch of creatures. It's wave-based. So you drop into the level and you just need to storm through that level in a particular way. And it's going to be a speedrun, a fun time for sure. Very much enjoyed that. And then we walked over to see, could we get onto Highland Song? There was an opportunity for us to have just gone and sat down, but our food itself didn't want to just go and sit down in the empty chair without making sure it was okay, because we were running to 6 o'clock. It was almost time to leave. And then after that, we just popped over to a couple of the other folks to just basically say, hey, I really want to check you out, but we sadly missed you this time around. So I'm reaching out to all of them, hopefully going to get a chance to check out their games, talk more about them. But yeah, that brought us to a close for WASD. We forgot to mention that we did end up meeting some people there that we actually knew. So I'm part of the Nintendo UK community on Facebook as one of the admins. There's a chap there who is also a streamer, so go check them out on Twitch. I think they're on Twitch, SciVibes. They're also quite active, and they went to the first WASD, which we missed because of COVID, freaking COVID. But anyway, we finally met them there. That was awesome. We bumped into each other a few times. My old uni friend Ben was there. He got to do a piece on he was on one of the panels. We sadly didn't get to actually catch up. Gonna have to plan something there, really. He's a cool chap. You should definitely go check out his streams if you haven't already. Biggest Bennis is who you'll be searching for. And yeah, we got our merch, so much merch. We actually, some of the stuff that we got, it's a freaking cool artwork, Pokemon artwork. I'll flash that up. Yeah, I'll put a link to where you can buy these from, because they're really cool. I might end up adding more to the games room at some point. But yeah, no, WASD was really cool. For me, it was so much better than when I went to EGX. Even though we got to meet the amazing Stavros of Chronik Spartan Games, WASD was a much better experience for me. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the smaller space. Maybe it was the better layout, but I didn't feel overwhelmed. I didn't feel uncomfortable. I didn't feel just lost at where to go and what to do. And the staff at WASD were just so nice, so helpful and understanding. So to be honest, I'm very excited about us getting another WASD. It's going to be really great. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed these videos, and until next time, keep it geeky.